Hello, my friends, and welcome to January 2023. We have some good astro to dig into this month. It doesn't mean that we're going to not have the usual challenges because that's how these astro cycles go, right? Challenge us so that we can rise up even stronger. But I want to remind you, please check out my daily scopes. They can give you definitely more insight, and these energies are generalized. You might be like, you're saying this is good and I'm challenged. You might have something specific going on. So you can always book a reading to dig into your own chart. So that being said, let us look at January. So we are finishing up 3 retrogrades this January. On the 12th, we are finishing up Mars retrograde. So Mars has been retrograde in the sign of Gemini since October. Mars has been in the sign of Gemini since August. It's a really long time. Mars will not be moving out of Gemini until March. Take note, March is a very big astro month for us. But with Mars going direct, Mars direct is the kind of energy that you want for New Year's. Truly, because it's like, here we are, let's go. I rested, I hibernated, I did my inner work, let's take off. It may not be the moment Mars goes retrograde, that Mars goes direct, because we still have Mercury retrograde, but that energy is coming in. Think of January, like the overall January, maybe the new moon in January, right around the new moon in January. Think of that more as our new year than this right now. Mars will take a little bit of time to get going, start that direct, but Mars in Gemini brings change. And this is going to be the third pass over to these degrees. So if you've had changes pending and things that have just been like not moving forward, this is going to help. Mercury direct on the 18th is the next step. That's like, here we go. So Mercury just recently went retrograde. On the 29th, it went retrograde. Although I've been feeling the pre-shade, right? Like the pre-shade was pretty intense in this one. Mercury retrograde in Capricorn is helping us review decisions, helping us review responsibility and how we show up. So hopefully with Mercury now going direct on top of Mars, we've made our decisions, we know which direction we want to move in, and we're ready to forward march, forward to March, which like I said is a very big astro month. So that's Mercury direct on the 18th. Now again, we still have to go through the retro shade with that, so there's still some energies there, but Mercury direct is also a nice big push forward for us. The final one is actually Uranus. So Uranus will be going direct on the 22nd. And please note that the journey of ascension with the omens, guided by the omens, actually begins on the 22nd. How amazing is that? So Uranus has been retrograde since, I believe is it July or August? I didn't actually look that one up and it's not stuck in my head. Unless it's rolling over you, which is actually rolling over some of my stuff right now. Unless it's rolling on you, you may not necessarily feel that so strongly, the direct. However, if you have a sensitive nervous system, I always find a few days before and after Uranus changes direction. So when it's going direct or when it's going retrograde, I always feel like sleep is a challenge for me. This is coupled with the sun in Aquarius. The sun will move into Aquarius on the 20th and a new moon in Aquarius on the 21st. So boom, boom, boom. That energy is going to be very intense for sensitive nervous systems. Now, all of this shakeup, again, is helping to move us forward. But if you are a sensitive nervous system person, this is a call for your grounding. I would say always, when it comes to Aquarius energies, a little feather here, not so little feather, both pulled out for me. Clear yourself, clear your vibes. I've decided to do a new thing. Topic for the new moon. And the new moon in Aquarius, the best way to utilize the new moon in Aquarius is be very aware of your vibrational energy and matching your vibration to what you are calling in. Aquarius is so vibrationally sensitive. So if you do that, cheers. Like, here it comes. A few other things to look back on. We have a few extra sensitive nervous system days in here. I would say the 8th and the 29th have very strong nervous system energy going on top of those dates I just mentioned, the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd, probably the 23rd. So keep those days in mind. A lot of Aquarius lessons. Aquarius lessons are around friendship. Aquarius lessons are around vibrational energy, community, and being vibrationally authentic to yourself. Aquarius can be the rebel, and sometimes that means rebelling against some energies. So just keep that in mind. We're going to have very strong Aquarius lessons coming in later this year, so we want to take note specifically of these lessons. But I always think the best one, if you can pay attention to vibrational energy and noticing, I lean into this vibration, this energy repels me. Start noticing that, and that will serve you so much. One other thing I want to check back on in these energies is a full moon on January 6th. Full moon in Cancer. While the sun is in Capricorn, we get a full moon in Cancer. And I think this is where we can emote anything that we stiff upper lipped. Capricorn energy can kind of be like a stiff upper lip kind of energy. And so that full moon in Cancer is meant to help us, ding, my phone agrees, meant to help us emote anything we've been processing. So the full moon in Cancer can come in like a hurricane, so to speak. So just keep that in mind. That is the 6th. And I think that is all for this month. I will show you the cards I pulled for this month ahead. Very interesting cards. New vision. This card is always so important. What is your vision for 2023? Where do you want to go? Being able to take aim and look at that vision. This is also a card about perspective. So being able to change perspectives, shift perspectives. If you are stuck in a place, maybe your perspective is stuck, and if you make a little shift, you might find that very beneficial. The moment to moment card. Now this feels very connected to these planets going direct. We are going to want to zip, zip, zoom, right? And it's like, take it easy. It's going to take time. All this change that we've kind of been anticipating, it is coming in. But it's tiptoeing in on little cat's feet, okay? So take your time, moment to moment. Don't try to push the river. The final card is the experiencing card. This card has a few lessons for me. One is get yourself grounded. Be grounded. But the other card is, hey, there's going to be some challenges. It's life, right? But really recognize, rather than focusing on the challenge so much, what is the growth that you are being called into in this? Because that is the point of the challenge. It is your growth. So I'm going to leave that here. Like I said, check out the daily scopes on Gaia Blooming and book a reading. I have my 2023 year ahead readings that I will be offering all the way through January. So reach out for that. Besides that, I will see you next month. Namaste, friends.